Welcome back to another video of Twoucan Creations. Last time we forgot to introduce ourselves, so hi, I am Tamori.
And I'm Feathery one.
And together we believe that
the two of us can introduce ourselves.
So today we are going to be doing a sketchbook tour. We are both going to flip through our sketchbooks and show you what we've made.
Because we're quite different artists when it comes to, well, art in general, but mostly our sketchbooks, we thought it would be fun to see them like next to each other, or well, right after each other, I think.
Yeah, yeah, and it's going to be fun to show you guys that we both approach our sketchbooks in a really different way, and basically show you that there is no right or wrong way to draw in your sketchbook.
Yeah, some people have like full-on art books in their sketchbooks, and other people have just like, oh right, I use a sketchbook. And basically we have both of that kind of combined, in my opinion. Like some pages are filled with like art that we are like, wow, that's an actual drawing, and other pages are just like, what the
I drew this with my eyes closed. Yeah, so grab yourself a nice drink, have a seat, and let's get started, shall we?
Also, disclaimer, we are back in the living room. Woo! We didn't want to carry the table back to a bedroom again, and yeah, so you will hear our birds, and if you hear weird sounds, it's probably Charlie.
It's probably Charlie.
Probably Charlie.
Also, another disclaimer, unfortunately there are some pages in our sketchbook that we can't show you guys because they are related to projects that are still in process or that we have to keep secret. So if you see us skipping any pages, it's not that we don't want to show you, it's that we can't show you.
We're starting off with my sketchbook, which is a Talent's art creation sketchbook in blue.
Wow.
And of course, these lovely people are the makers of these stickers.
This one sucks.
I either received some as a gift or I bought them myself. So check those people out. Not this one. I already have to like skip quite some pages because on those pages are drawings of a project I'm working on. Well, the project is on hold for now, but I can't show those. So yeah, what you're gonna see is a lot of times where I just grabbed a color and made a shape and then made it a drawing. And yeah, that's something I like to do to feel the
make the shapes
yeah,
first.
I like this face. Actually.
This was really cute. This is a really good hand.
But yeah, I usually do that to like loosen up a bit. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about that.
What's under the tape, by the way?
Something I didn't like, probably. So this one is also where I first drew the shapes with a highlighter or is it like
a marker,
something with colors, and then drew in the actual tiger. And funny story about this one, I could not sleep. And I was like, I don't know, I can't sleep. I was tossing and turning, and I ended up being like, I want to draw, so
I think you drew until like 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah, insomnia! Yeah!
They're really pretty though, Randa, but I love how you did this orb.
Thank you.
Feels ethereal.
I was like, okay, these colors make it look like a prism kind of thing. So yeah. And I really like how these turned out. I'm still amazed because I usually don't really draw cats because I don't know. And these turned out pretty fine. And also these were all
freehanded?
Freehanded.
Yeah, you're good at drawing animals.
Thanks. I try so hard. Some more animals, same thing. I believe the colors are after the line work. I'm not sure. Yeah, these are definitely okay. First, I make the shape with the color and then add some details. I don't like this one. I like how I use the highlighter, but I
feel like the proportions for this one were
it was not a nice one. Because I was like, okay, I want to try drawing like some anime style, and I was like, okay, I like the art in the anime of Freerun, so let me try that.
Weren't we also watching Freerun?
Yeah, I was like, okay, they draw hair nicely. I want to draw the hair, and I did it once. These are some thumbnails for a video I want to make, but we're not talking about that one. Some Ranma. I first sketched this one with pencil and then with the liner, but this one is free-handed with the liner. I like doing that with big clothes.
Random, but this one really reminds me of Venti from Genshin Impact.
I mean, I can see it.
The braids, the head, the thingy, you know?
And more of those freehand marker kind of stuff. And the Pokemon spread, I still really like it.
Go watch the video if you haven't yet.
More promo. So, funny fact, I didn't say it in the video, I think, but when I first drew this one, I was like, this looks like how a friend of mine draws himself. Mythmuff, shout out to Mythmuff. And so I was like, Mythmuff, what are you doing here? So I really still like this shot.
Yeah, it's a good one.
More of that one. Honestly, I do like this drawing more than the actual drawing. I don't know. I
think it's the
thrived
angle.
here. Yeah. A fish. I try to draw paint with, I don't know, gouache, maybe. Yeah. We have pages like these. Sometimes it just no. And I'm also like, okay, I don't like how this page turned out. I cannot draw on the other page. Like one page is covered, I would be like, no, I cannot stand this drawing. I have to turn over the page and draw again. So this spread is just like, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
And some more
this is
freehand.
One of my faves of yours. Sorry.
Thank you. Go on.
I really like the way you drew the hair. Like, how you have the different layers here and the textures. And I think the face is really cute. Like, it's a more realistic style, but it's also simplified. I just think it's neat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do think that the smudging here is,
I mean, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's part of the charm.
Yeah, true. Rain! I was like, okay, I need to fill this up with something. Let me doodle a bunch of stars. And yeah, I do like it as a page. Random Tiger got inspired by someone on Instagram who drew it in this kind of way, but I don't remember who it was. I was just like, yeah, shapes. And then I was just like, not even gonna look again and just draw something
Inspired.
In the same vibes. Like I don't know. This was today. I got myself a fountain pen, but like the cheap ones, not like luxurious ones. So yeah. And I went nuts with it. I really love drawing the stars, especially with it. And also some Stabilo felt markers, I think.
Yeah, I love that this looks so green because you just overlapped
Yeah,
blue
I
and
love
yellow.
that effect too.
Awesome.
I think yellow was the first layer, and then I went on with the blue.
Yeah, I think so too. You can see like the guidelines that you drew in yellow.
This is a full page with the fountain pen, which is just doodles. I don't really feel anything about this one. These are some free hands with the with a yellow Stabilo marker and a black one, and I think that's watercolor. I don't know. Also freehand. This one isn't freehand, but it is with the Stabilo one. It's also rainbow with her hair down. Wow. Also, this is the first concept sketch of one of my characters. She changed so much.
She did.
Duck. I really enjoyed the band. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is Jupi. And she's not a bunny. She is an alien that just looks like a bunny. And these are some concept sketches I did of her.
Can I show the statue that you made of Jupi?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna grab it.
But it's just a fun little character that I made, which she is a menace. I was wrote here, she's not a bunny, loves Earth, hates humans, because of what they did to Earth. She's like, nature. And there she is!
This is so precious. Like, I'm still obsessed with how neat you made this. And like the little, what's it called? Like the twirl
Like
for the ears. The loop, yeah. It's lovely. I love this.
Thank you. Statue. I just think it's neat. Sorry, I just keep thinking about that meme of Marge Simpson being like, I just think it's neat. Yeah. But yeah, she's just... fun to draw. It's she's like a doodle OC. The next few pages are from when we went to Avifauna, which is a bird park? Zoo?
Yeah, it's a bird wildlife zoo slash wildlife center.
Yeah, something like that. And I was determined to just use my fountain pen and draw as fast as possible. And here I had to get used to it.
Baby-chan!
Sorry, there's this version of the TikTok, that's just like a peacock noise, and I saw a peacock and was like, Ruby-chan!
I think we heard the peacock before, so we just heard and we were like,
So yeah, I had a blast that day, and it's definitely something I want to do more often whenever I go to like zoos. I barely go to zoos, but like something like that.
Oh, we will change that.
It's like is it plein air? I'm not sure. But yeah, these were all during the bird show.
I love how Angie this one looks so good, and this one's really pretty.
But yeah, these were during the bird show where they would be like, oh yeah, here are the birds, they can fly, woo, and it would be open air, and it was really cool. And so these were drawn within like 5 seconds, almost
really,
all of them.
really fast.
So I'm very pleased with the page. Honestly, I'm surprised I did that, and. Some more birds.
This dog is so precious.
That one sat still, so I am a bit more than like a few seconds. And yeah, it's just birds. I mean, who would have thought at a bird park?
What?
Well, this one is also
it's really
fluffy.
pretty.
I like it.
It almost looks like you drew this part like in one line, like without lifting the pen.
Yeah. Some fence art
this
and
is for your plate design.
Yeah. This is an inspiration. I was drawing some pansies, and then I was like, I want it on a plate, and then I put it on a plate.
Put it here. Pictures.
Put it on a plate. More droopy. Just brainstorming. More doodling.
This page is really nice. I love the color and the contrast that you put in.
Thank you. I want to get more into like dip pens and fountain pens and inks, but I still have too much stuff.
Wait. Is this an early Copious concept?
Yeah, that is. I think. No, it's not.
Oh. Anyway.
No, Copious was sooner. Some fruits. Freehand fruits. Freehand beets?
Bring the beet in.
Those are berries, I think? I don't know.
Wait, aren't they radishes? Radishes and beet?
No, those are berries or something, I think. I don't know. It's something.
I don't know my vegetables.
More freehands.
Smudge!
A cat. And I was like, how did I used to draw cats as a kid? And this doesn't look like how I drew it as a kid, though. But I tried. I also like the flowers in these. I don't know how to explain, but I like the shapes. More droopy.
I feel like I've never seen this page. I don't remember you having such a fluorescent, like neon yellow page. I do love how much color your sketchbook has, though.
Yeah, yours is like black and white. Mine's like,
you will see. Color, huh?
Color! These are also some concepts of one of those plates that we made. And here's a rain, and another rain, and we were on the couch, and I pulled up this reference image and was drawing this one, and then we were like, oh, I can draw that as well. But you actually drew the hand in it, and I was just like, I'm not feeling the hand today. And apparently not clothes either. Or nipples.
But I really like the way you drew the body and the face.
Yeah, I do like it too.
It's a good sketch.
I was like, I will come back to this later. I did not.
Tails all this time.
I really do a lot of freehand.
This is cute.
Thank you. It was a bit wonky. Oh wait, this was more of the one that was like,
oh, you used to draw cats?
Yeah, I don't know where the page is anymore, but like more like this. These are some concept designs of a bookmark that I made, and it should be available in our new
in the new shop update.
In the new shop update, and also at events if the paper will arrive any day now.
This is where I put my bookmarks. If I had the paper,
but for real. I also like how angy this one is.
Yeah.
And this one.
And I love front face birds.
Yeah, it's so dorpy. Dorpy? Derpy. These are some concepts for like figurines, which I still want to make. This one had
they look like bonk on the head.
Yeah, it was a dent, so you could like put your pencil in there. I still want to try making it, but like the balance thing is a thing. So if I made this would have to be short and heavy enough so that if I put a pencil here, it would be like bonk.
Oh, I never saw these. I can hear this picture.
This is Charlie when he was like in their bath bowl thing, and his feet were ginormous because of the warp of the glass and the water. So I drew it without the water or the line of the bowl. He looks so stupid.
We love him.
We love him, but he looked so stupid. And I believe I drew this one on the day when we had to draw the Pokemon video. And I was like, it's been a while, and let me just warm up. And I don't like this one, but it was a warm up. This one was like trying to redo the other one. Oh, that was sick. That was almost, but like this one, but definitely this one is a lot better.
These are really pretty, by the way.
Thank you. I think these are also just as the below blue and red and green. I like the doodles. These are the concept arts of the wallpaper, our digital downloadable. Digital downloadable? Digital downloads?
Digitally downloadable.
Dog Dimino.
Available in our shop.
Available in our shop. And your hand, which I tried to freehand, but I tried to freehand this freehand, but it... Wait, what? it didn't work out. Sometimes it happens.
Hey.
Yeah, just doodles and everything. And I believe this one had smudges on it. One of yours.
No, it has even more.
And you were like, I cannot sell this one. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, Feathery gets a lot of my stickers. Like, whenever
I don't complain.
Whenever there's, like, a printing error or something, I'm like, do you want a sticker?
These are some more concept sketches. I really got into...
Sorry.
That's a potato. I really got into drawing eyes like these, with like how I did with the bookmarks that I cannot find anymore now. Some birds. Color blocking. Is that color blocking? I don't know, but the birds. I got these toddler pencils, coloring pencils,
like the big pencils.
From the Hema, which is a Dutch store. Brand. It's a brand, I think, as well.
They have like everything, basically.
Yeah, and they're so nice to color and draw with. Like, I'm actually kind of obsessed with them because they're like this thick. They're very thick.
This one is so cute. Like, it's like a lineless blob with shapes. I love that.
And this one is Anki. As you can tell, once again, I really got into those eyes. Got into the eyes. This is a whole spread I did for them for real because I was like, I gotta show people that you can create art with literally toddler pencils.
Like, you don't need fancy stuff or expensive pencils.
I was having a blast with this page, honestly. So these are our girlies, Magnolia and Lily, and they're basically our OCs that we share. They're basically...
We just wanted to make two OCs together.
Yeah, and
these are
they're in love.
This is my girlie. I designed her. Lily.
This is my girly Magnolia. And some chibi doodles with the rainbow pencil because I really want to use the rainbow pencil more. And some more doodles that this one actually turned into a charm that will be available in our next shop update. I'm really excited for the next shop update, honestly, sorry.
We're cooking!
And this one I really like. It's going to be a sticker. Yeah. And also...
I love this one. I really love this one. Beep!
Beep! But yeah, this one is also going to be on the shop. On the shop.
Under the store? Next week.
What? Lots of bears because I was like, I want to draw a bear, and then I got into drawing bears. Never enough bears.
This spread is unbearable.
Oh my god.
It's very cute.
Get out.
Sorry.
But yeah, I was also like working on some pin designs, and I want to do one with a bear. So I had to practice some bears, and I don't like all of these, but I do like some of these. And I found out about the Asian black bear, which is also called the moon bear. And then you have a sun bear, which is the same, but it's not Asian, and it's more yellow here on the legs part. The rest is black. I'm not sure how it works, but bears are cute. These are the concept sketches of my pin designs, which is pin design, my wooden pin design to be exact, because sorry, I'm very excited about it being a wooden pin design. Fun fact is that these are refurbished sketches, because like in the oldest sketchbook I had these this idea, and I was like, I gotta save it for something, and turns out it was for this, and I'm very happy with it. Oh yeah.
Oh, Pokemon!
When our Pokemon video got uploaded, I made a story post asking people what their starter Pokemon, well, not a starter Pokemon, but their partner Pokemon would be. And surprise, surprise, I drew them, and people liked it. So yeah,
this is mine. I would choose Blaziken. I know that's I know in the video I chose Espeon because Espeon is easier to draw, but my all-time favorite is Blaziken. And this one is my favorite from this spread.
Yeah, I really like this
nice.
one. It looks like, a good design. Good design.
Yeah.
And I also did it with like sketching out with rainbow pencil and then doing line art because I was like, I gotta fix some things. Yeah, that's it. Some more bears for the bear pins that thank you, that I didn't end up making because it was not just sitting right. So I was like, I'm not gonna force myself. So
maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. This is a page where I was like, I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm not feeling it. And yeah, it's nothing.
Egg.
Yesterday I made this one. It's just a spread of doodles.
I hadn't seen this way. I love how unhinged this butchie looks.
I love it too. But yeah, I was like, okay, just doodles. I used some ink and I don't know.
It's Stabilo? Ink and a Stabilo, I think?
This is a marker actually.
Oh.
It does bleed through a bit, but I was like, so be it. But yeah. And I made this one this morning. And yeah, I don't really have much to say except for that.
It's pretty.
I like this page. It tells you about me, I guess, that I use colors and I just want to draw. Like,
yeah, you're very much like, I want to draw. I want to doodle like a whole bunch of things. You know, like you're very much like into quick art, so to say, as in like get it out of your system, get it on the paper.
Probably the ADHD, but
use colors that spark joy, and don't be like too detail oriented, which is nice because you get these really lovely.
I don't
spreads.
get lost in the sauce in the same way that you do.
I'm a different breed, but I would not recommend it.
So that's it for my sketchbook. How about we segue to yours?
Alright, next up is my sketchbook. I'm just gonna tell you guys up ahead, my sketchbook is completely different from Feathery's, so just so you know. As for the type of sketchbook I'm using, this is a Derwent sketchbook. Not sure what kind exactly. It has a ring band, it's A4 size, and it has terrible paper. Not terrible.
Not your kind of. Oh,
terrible! It's not terrible.
With an A.
Yes. It's actually pretty solid paper. Most of the time, I do get a lot of pencil smudges on it though, even though I'm using an H mechanical pencil filling. So I'm not sure about that. But other than that, I think it's a pretty okay sketchbook. Also, unlike Feathery, I do date my sketches most of the time.
I try it so often, but it just doesn't keep up.
And whenever I remind you to like date it, you're like,
Nah.
Anyway, I started this sketchbook on March 22nd in 2024. So as of right now, that was last year. And yeah, this is going to be reoccurring. First of all, I mostly sketch on the right page. This is a random sketch. Kind of looks like Ariel. I don't know.
I think it's because you often just fold your sketchbook to draw.
Yeah, I do that a lot. And also because it smudges so much. Let me put it like this. Because it smudges so much, I try not to use this paper. Because otherwise the drawings would just smudge against each other. Anyway, more sketches. This is Falin from Dungeon Meshi. At the time, I think Dungeon Meshi had just started or it was still ongoing. This is a sketch. You will see this character again later in this sketchbook. Her name is Eve. This was a concept sketch I did for a comic that I drew for Rosette 2. So she will be reoccurring. This was the first concept sketch. I just had to get it out of my mind. So I doodled this.
Was that already?
Oh! What?
Was this already with the comic in mind, or was it?
No, it was really just a concept sketch. Like, I didn't even know that we were going to do horror manga later that year. I just thought, like, okay, if we're going to do that, I want the character to look like this. Okay, so this is where I get cringe. These are two of my characters. These are my characters. This is my OC Kyoya. I wanted to like do some studies for him. So these are based on pictures. I wanted to try some different clothes for him because I usually only draw him in like a t-shirt and jeans. And I was like, no, he's my baby. He needs more clothes.
He needs to become a model.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have some concept sketches. I did a bunch of commissions around this time where I turned people's OCs into magical girls. So here I am brainstorming ideas for how this character could look as a magical girl. Yeah, I ended up doing a bunch of different sketches. I sent these to the commissioner, being like, hey, which shape do you prefer? What kind of like theme do you want?
I like the turn this torso has. I don't know how to explain it.
It has a nice shape. Pew! Okay, so as you can see, so far it has all been pencil. Spoiler alert. Everything else is also going to be pencil.
I really hope the camera is picking it up.
Yeah, probably. It's mostly pencil and also a lot of fine liner and a tiny bit of color. That's how I work.
A teensy bit.
Yeah. So here are concept sketches I did for this commissioner, like ideas on how to draw the character. I think I ended up with this one. Yeah, I think it was this one that the commissioner liked. Here's another one. I wrote down some notes for myself, like, okay, what does the outfit have to include? Oh, here's some more concept sketches. I drew this for Mermaid, where I drew my OC Kyoya, the guy we just mentioned, and my other OC Kai. Each year I draw one of them as a merman, and this year I tried some.
You didn't do it this year.
No, you're right. I mean, usually. This one's from last year. Last year I did draw. I did make a drawing of them. Can we get it on screen here, please? Okay. Hey, here's some more Dungeon
A baby!
Meshi. Yeah, Gabru. He's one of my favorite little critters from Dungeon Meshi. I just think he's neat. Here's some more. I think I did some requests on Instagram. I was like, hey, which Dungeon Meshi character should I draw? Here's also some more. The Laios one's a little wonky, but this is a sketchbook, so it's fine.
I don't know why, but Chilchuck just really fits with your style for some reason.
Maybe because he has like big eyes, big ears. Yeah. Hey, here's Kyoya again. That's a surprise. Scandalous! Scandalous! I really like this one.
Yeah,
it's also, these are both drawn with a reference picture. Hey, look, more commission stuff. This is the same character again. Here's another character.
This is giving Wings Club.
It does. These one as well. Or kind of. These one also, I don't know why, but these are giving adoptables from DeviantArt 2010's vibes. In a good way,
Are adoptables still a thing?
Oh, definitely, they're still a thing. And here's the final outfit I came up with. As you can see, I mostly use my sketchbook to like do studies, to do concepts, a lot of concepts, and sometimes just to doodle my face, you know. Look at that, more concepts. For commissions, I always do thumbnails and I much prefer to do them on paper because if I do them digitally, I will keep, like, I will either zoom in too much or I will just keep like, okay, slightly adjusting, which is like, I get stuck in that, you know, but when I do it on paper, I am much more limited.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah, it's a good way for me to prevent myself from getting lost in the sauce. I even have like a little paper that I cut into like a tiny size. It's like an A9 or something, or an A8. So that I do have the proportions of an A4 sheet of paper, but then much smaller. So that helps me to get a correct concept sketch. Because I used to just like sketch a rectangle, and then when I went to draw the actual thing, I was like, wait, this doesn't fit. Because the proportions were like way off. So this works much better for me. Baby! Here's a little gaming. I think I drew this one for you. I'm pretty sure.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think I drew this one for you. Look, more concept sketches. for the girl with the hourglass.
I like how you can kind of see through. Like
Yeah.
it looks. Well, wait, can you see it on camera?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah,
looks
so
cool.
the next page is like probably the coolest page in my sketchbook. It's a fan art from Falin when like she's in her chimera form. Started as a sketch, and I was like, you know what, this would be dope if I turn it into something bigger. So yeah, this is honestly the most proper drawing that I have made in this entire sketchbook. So this is a whole lot of scribbles showing like how different, like this was the difference between a new pen and an older pen, and how you can really see like the difference it creates with inking. But these were drawn with one of my older fine liners.
Like the more dried up?
Yeah, when they're dried out, to show like, hey, you can still use them for like texture stuff. So yeah.
I like how you were like, oh, let me make some reels, and then never
Yeah,
again.
I made like 3, and I was really determined to make more, but I just forgot. So here's also an example. It's kind of exaggerated, but it's supposed to show like what adding line weight does. So this is drawn without any line weight.
Line weight.
Oh, I love line weight. This is without and this is with. Of course, this is exaggerated. Like this just looks funky. But whatever. Oh, next, these are also for, these are also for Feathery. These are some sketches I did of Rain. That's their OC. Rain is very cute, and I like these sketches, especially this one. I really like.
So sweet.
I really like the face and a little rain. Okay, this is where I get like the most doodly, probably also the most color in the sketchbook. Here's my OC guy again, and these were doodles. This was actually when Feathery was visiting me, like before we started living together, and I didn't know what to draw, so I would just be like, hey, can you like draw some shapes with like markers? And then I would like look at it and be like, okay, what do I see in these shapes?
Like Haikala does that for practice, I
Yeah,
think.
like just make blobs and then turn them into cats, for example. So these are just all random blobs, and then I turned them into what I saw in these blobs, and they're very random. Like, what are some of these? This one was also random. I think I drew this one. Yeah, I drew this one without a sketch.
This was you being like, I want to doodle like I did in class. Just no plan, just go.
Wow!
The finest pieces.
My best works. These were also for a reel about lining. More, baby. Yeah, cover. I don't know what cook. I don't know. I don't remember. More scribbles. I think half of these are done with like. Yeah,
I know this one.
Yeah, half of these are done with your what's the thingy called? Like
Dip pen?
yeah, with one of your dip pens. I wanted to try it because you can feel the ink on the page, whereas these are with fine liner and you don't feel the ink on the page. So I think that's interesting.
And a frog.
And a frog. I don't know why I drew a frog. Bird. Anyway, moving on.
I do that.
This one is much more recent. Feathery drew this one. It's really cute. These are actually concept sketches of my OC Lily. Was just like trying to jot down some ideas for her hair, for her clothes. This one was very funky. This one with the braids was actually more
I really like the hair here.
Thanks. You're always complaining about her hair being too difficult, but this was like.
Well, it's not difficult. It's just like these
The buns.
sprouts, like
Just straight hairs.
with different angles. I'm just like, okay, where do they go? And like
Wherever
Rain
you
has
want.
also those, but different.
Like they don't have
I
to be
know.
realistic. They're more of a vibe.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, here's some more doodles, and like I said, some funky
Leg.
perspective. Yeah, leg. I was just trying some stuff.
A baby.
Yeah, here's some doodles I did for my undiagnosed sign. I wanted to choose a style in which I wanted to draw, so I intended to fill this entire page with like ideas, but then I drew these and I was like, no, that's good. And then in the end, I still didn't draw this specific dress, but I did go with this style.
The undiagnosed sign, it's online, right?
Yeah, a good, nice segue.
I'm marketing.
The undiagnosed sign is my sign that I drew last year, and it's about my journey towards getting an autism diagnosis, which, spoiler, I still don't have it. I'm still in the process. But you can get it as a digital download in our web shop. I also have physical books, which are also available whenever our physical item store is open. So just check it out. It's always there as a digital download, and it's also possibly there as a physical book. So yeah, actually here's some more stuff about... No, actually, I lied.
Betrayal!
These are concepts for a drawing that I did for Feathery for their birthday last year. And I wrote down a lot of stuff that I was like, okay, I want to include this or include that. This might be an idea. This might be an idea. So these are all just some concepts. In the end, I went for this one.
And it's absolutely magnificent. I look at it every day. It's just like...
Can we also show it here? Ta-da! Okay, moving on. There we go. This is actually about design. Because design... sorry, this is a lot of text, I know. But design... You
can barely read it.
I drew one page every day. And like, I didn't plan ahead. I just literally drew whatever happened that day. Or I was working on like explaining something. But the point is, it was unscripted except for the last 2 to 3 pages, because I was like, okay, I have to wrap this up properly. Like, it's fine and dandy that the thing is unscripted, but I have to at least make sure it wraps up correctly and that I mention things that I think need to be mentioned. So for the last couple 3 or so pages, I wrote stuff out and I made like a little sketch of how I wanted it to look. And I also did some sketches for the cover. I did 2, and then I went with this one because I like
that's the one.
It's so funny because when it comes to concepts, I either draw 1 or 2, maybe 3 things. I'm like, yeah, that's good. Or I draw like 10, 12, 13 different things, and then I still can't decide. Anyway, moving on. Somehow I only drew this on the left page. This was like making
an uncommon sight.
This was to make sure design, like, okay, what's the cover inside, outside, this is the amount of pages I had, credits, intro, etc., to make sure I had a number of pages that is dividable by 4.
This was when you visited me, right?
Yeah, this is when I was visiting Feathery. This was our schedule for the day, and I thought it was cute, so I put it in my sketchbook. This is a little doodle of Chi from Chobits. She is one of my muses. I love drawing Chi. When in doubt, draw Chi. Her expression
is the embodiment of flowing
hair.
hair.
I just think her design is really neat. The mouth here is a little funky, but other than that, I like it. Here's another lily. Here's a random sheep. I don't even know how I got it. It's one of the most colored pages in the sketchbook.
Indeed.
Ooh, okay, well this is kind of classified after this, but I can show these 2 pages. Remember Eve from at the start of the sketchbook? Do you remember her? This is her now. This is Eve from my new story, An Apple a Day, which again I drew for Rosette 2. Creepy cute. And these were my first new sketches. I made her a little younger than in the initial sketch, and I was trying to decide on what her outfit would look like. In the end, I honestly mostly changed it back to this because I liked it more. And this is also the other protagonist of the story, Miss Ada. These are my initial sketches for her, but I felt like she looked a bit too much like Lady Dimitrescu from
Something like that?
Yeah, from Resident Evil. So I was like, okay, no. Gotta try again. So here I tried again. Still changed it a bit, but you know. So anyway, I think this is the most that I can show you. It's a lot of sketches about like also what their area looked like. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. So
available in September.
Available soon. Yeah. The anthology will be available soon, like starting September. During the next shop opening, I will try to have the book available in the shop. It's a really thick book. Like it's
the last book was like something like this.
Nah, a bit
now
less.
it's like, oh.
No, that's too. But it's like 400 pages. Feathery said I could do a little ad break in between to show you guys Rosette, because we realized that I had not yet talked about Rosette. But Rosette is an anthology from Fikasha Manga, which is a group of manga artists from Europe that I'm a part of. And this is the first edition of Rosette, which released last year. Its theme is Magical Girl. I actually was one of the people who worked on the cover. I drew this illustration, this one, of the mascot Marsupial. And also here's my little illustration for my story. So basically, like... Oh, look how cool. Look how beautiful this book is.
No spoilers.
No, I'll go through it quickly. Rosette is an anthology, like I said, of a group of European artists. And this year we are releasing Rosette 2, Creepy Cute, which has all kinds of horror, thriller, Halloween-esque stories. And I am once again participating in it with the story An Apple a Day. I hope to have new copies of this book available again soon, because all of the ones that I had last year sold out like really, really fast. But it's also available with other people from the anthology. And of course, Rosette 2. That was spoilers, we have to cut that one.
Rosette censor.
Rosette 2 will also hopefully be available soon. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the shout out. Okay, well, here we are again. We are about halfway through my sketchbook, so I should probably pick up the pace a little. Here's some more sketches from Apple a Day to get the environments down. They're really scribbly, don't mind them. Here's another chi. Spoiler, there's going to be more cheese. I think we rewatched Chobits around this time. And that's when I was like, you know what? I need to draw chi more. Here's some stamp ideas that I did for something different. I tested them out. Here's some more cheese. I like this one. Every time I say cheese, it sounds like, like the food, cheese.
More
Look at that, more
this
cheese.
Is so cute. This could fit like right in like one of those anime magazines, you know?
Yeah, like the little illustration before the story starts. I think that was also the inspiration partly. Oh, right. We did Inktober 2024.
Well,
Spilled
did
ink.
we do it?
No. We were like, yeah, let's try this too. But Feathery got demotivated after like 2 or 3 prompts.
I was not having my time.
You were not having a time, yeah. So we drew like 2 of them or something. Here's a random doodle that I did, inspired by Aurora, or maybe, actually I think it is Aurora. I really love her music, like really love her music.
Like really?
Like really? It's a page of Meow Meows. Mau Mau is like one of, she's my favorite character from the Apothecary Diaries and one of my favorite characters in general. I love a little freak that's into poison and nature and flowers and everything. I think she's really neat, and we love watching the Apothecary Diaries. I want to make a print of her someday, but these are just some general doodles to, get a little familiar with drawing her. Oh god. Kissing noises again. Okay. This one was once again drawn by Feathery. I did not write this. I did not write this.
That will be me, and I think I.
You
drew
also
the
added the
faces.
lashes. I think you added the lashes.
No, I drew the eyes.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's possible. Anyway, it's Kai and Kyoya again. Here's
You were
baby
explaining
Kyoya.
the different side profiles.
Yeah.
Like
It's not that
how
much
Kai
different,
has
but-
a bit more of a rounder nose,
Like a button nose and-
Kyoya
and-
is more like a.
More like a straight nose, yeah. Yeah, they're still like almost identical in shape.
That's
To
manga.
me, to me, they're so different. Here's another Kyoya. I really like this doodle.
Yeah,
It's
the
very
hair
pretty.
looks so soft, like
Thanks.
hair shampoo commercial vibes, you know.
And this is a doodle of Suletta Mercury from Witch of Mercury. Why did I say Mercury? Mercury.
Mercury.
The face is not very good. The eyes are way too close to each other, so I might redraw it someday. Yeah, I drew this for someone. Okay, we had some classified pages. It's bonus content for Rosette 2. But here, you've already actually seen these. And if you haven't, go check out our video where we draw in the OG Pokemon style. So I'll just flip through these quickly.
That's not a threat. That is a suggestion.
It's a promise.
Just to be clear.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Unless. Yeah, you've seen these. These are all doodles. These are, like, unlike my other pages, I drew on both sides here. These are some doodles I did for little plates that we made. Can I also insert a picture here?
Do we have pictures?
Yeah, we do. We made little plates, and it was very nice. So this was the design that I went with. These are more random doodles. This is Lily again. This is Asuka from Evangelion. The anatomy is very whack. It's not good.
The hand, like the way it's just like I don't know, like blobby, but like readable. Love that.
Oh, thanks. I don't like these. This one
Well,
was...
that's too damn bad.
This one was drawn in reference. You've also seen it in Feathery's sketchbook. I feel neutral at most about this
I
one.
didn't even draw the hand.
I like the hair though. Oh wait! This was after, or I think maybe even before or no, Cleo. We watched Steven Universe. We watched like all of the seasons plus Steven Universe Future in I think about a month or something.
We were consuming.
Oh, I loved it. I had never seen it before. I loved it. My faves are Pearl and Garnet, which is also why I drew them first. I think Pearl looks a little uncanny in my style.
Well, I mean, it was the first one you ever drew, and it's
Yeah, that's
quite a
true.
different style from yours.
Yeah, I do really like this Garnet doodle. It looks cool, I think. I drew some more gems, because why not? I drew a bigger amethyst, because she also deserves a proper doodle. Peridot Lapis, also two of my favorites.
Steven Universe Future.
Here I also drew Rose Quartz. I really like her hair. I think I would like to draw her again sometime. I also left some space here to draw more gems, and then I didn't.
What's new?
Hey, look, it's Kyoya again. These are doodles that I did with...
You were just like, oh, let me just draw hair.
Yeah, like all of these were done without a sketch. I just grabbed a fine liner and sketched because that's one of my favorite things to do. I used to do a lot of pen doodles during lectures when I was in college. And I miss doing that, so, you know, sometimes you gotta. Okay, we're already in July now, so we're nearing the end of my sketchbook. These were concepts for a Riche drawing from Witch Hat Atelier. Here I did some doodles to get a bit more used to, like, her face, her hair. So yeah, these were concepts for Riche. I also did a random one for Tetia, because I already have a concept for her in mind. But in the end, I did work on my Riche drawing. Here's some more doodles.
Weren't you practicing with, like, clothing folds with?
Yeah, these are... Well, this one was more of a fold practice. This one was a random Tetia, because I wanted to draw her. This one, I wanted to try sketching without doing, like, all of the guidelines first, because I really tend to draw the whole body first and then add clothes, hair, etc.
So now it's more like the shapes of the clothes and then add legs?
Yeah, because I spend a lot of time working on details that in the end get removed and stuff. And it's like, okay, I've been drawing for a long time now. I feel like I'm getting a better grasp of proportions. So I don't think I necessarily always have to draw the body. Like, I'm trying to practice with drawing clothes right away instead of drawing a whole body first so I can be faster. Because I'm a really
Gotta
slow...
get faster.
I'm a really slow artist, so that's something that I want to work on. Here's some more doodles of the gang. Drew a cape, another cape. I really like Coco's hair. It's very easy for me to draw. More doodles. I like this Riche.
Shoes.
Shoes! I wanted to draw their shoes. I struggle with shoes, so...
Doesn't everyone?
I don't know. So, some people are crazy good at drawing shoes, but they're probably practiced. This Coco is a bit wonky, but the face is cute. Oh, it's Maddine! We also recently watched Dress Up Darling. We're still watching it,
well,
season 2. Yeah, we're both like, we don't like the edgy parts, but the passion for cosplay and the general message of the show about...
And animation.
Yeah, doing stuff that you enjoy regardless of like your gender. That's something we really enjoy, and Maddine is a gem.
The characters are just so fun.
Yeah, this one feels a little different for my style. I don't know what happened.
I think you tried doing the lips.
Yeah, the mouth was definitely inspired by Dress Up Darling, and it was mostly a rough sketch. Like for this one, I also tried not to draw too many guidelines at first. I really like how the neck came out.
I like the shadow in the fingers.
Thanks. And here's another Marion, which is much closer to my own style. Some more concepts for a Mau Mau print, for some new merch that we're working on will soon be in the store. And a little concept sketch. We also recently watched number 6. So many things we are consuming. Like whenever we watch something...
Before I met you, I did not watch that many things.
I'm an avid. I watch a lot of anime, so this is a doodle I had, like, that just popped in my brain, and then lo and behold, I actually drew it.
Nuts.
Yeah, this is a nuts poll. I asked people on Instagram...
That's nuts.
I asked people on Instagram, what's your favorite nuts? And these are the responses. Another Shion. We watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and Zoe's my favorite. I might draw the others someday too. We also watched Uma Musume. Or I watched Uma Musume. I am obsessed with Oguri Cap. I love her. She's She's a little weirdo, little freak, and I love that.
I joined in with watching, but I was mostly like, oh, okay. Because you first watched
I first watched Uma Musume Cinderella Grey, which is the spin-off, and then I was like, you know what, let me just watch the other ones too. Because I remember watching the original Uma Musume back when it aired. Like, I watched the first episode, and I was like, this is weird. I don't like I didn't like it, okay? But now that I understand it better, I really appreciate it for what it is. And here's more Oguri. I wanted to practice with the running poses. I don't think it came out great. But it's at least this one's already better than this one. Because this one doesn't really have... Yeah, it's like, it doesn't have the motion. This one's better. And this is just a random doodle. I think this one's cute. I like the angle. And these are...
Another hyperfixation!
I can't believe I still don't have my diagnosis, and yet... Anyway, these I actually drew this morning. I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystria. The newest update dropped a little while ago, and I'm just gonna let you guys guess who my favorite is. It's definitely not March. So yeah, I drew March, and then drew another March, and Celine, and Reina, and Calderas. This might be a bit of a spoiler, actually, if you haven't gotten that far. Oh, okay, we might have to blur this one out in the video. But yeah, I drew them because I wanted to draw them. I've been playing the game a lot. I'm at like 72 hours at this point. And it's still in early access. Could have been worse.
Get the game.
Get the game!
Like, for
not
real,
sponsored.
Get it.
Not
if you like cozy gaming, this is one of the coziest games.
Anyway... Wow. Yeah, no, I still have a couple pages left to finish this sketchbook. I'm almost there though, so if you have any suggestions for what else I should draw, let me know. One last final thingy that I've been collecting in the back of my sketchbook is all the swatch papers that I made. Basically, like whenever I do traditional art, it doesn't happen too much anymore, but I always have like a little paper to test my markers, my paints, etc. And I thought it would be fun to keep them. So this is from a drawing where I drew forget-me-nots for a colleague of mine that was leaving. This is where I drew a little starling for my grandma's neighbor. And this is from our Pokemon video, actually. I thought it was fun. So I even indicated, like, this is your swatches, these are mine.
I was sure of some colors, I guess.
I was insecure. I was like, what's all about? But I'm also, I struggle with, like, getting too much paint on my brush. So then I have to, like, wipe some
And
off.
I used my hand.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest difference. You used your hand and I just used paper. So anyway, that's the story of my sketchbook. Okay, that's it for today's video. Now, before we send you all off, we just want to say that we have a bunch of conventions actually upcoming. So you will see on the screen right now, in August and September, we have WeenCon in the Netherlands, The Big Draw in the Netherlands, and Ibericon also in the Netherlands. So, hey, if you happen to be in the Netherlands, maybe we will see you at some of these conventions. Moreover, we are hoping to reopen our web shop for physical goodies around the start of October, so after the con season has calmed down. So all of the stuff that we have left or the restocks will be available in our shop. But of course, digital downloads are always available, so please do check that out.
We want to thank everyone for subscribing, liking, and commenting on our videos. And
just
it
watching
has
it?
been a blast because, yeah, we really enjoy making these videos. And despite all the technical difficulties when it comes to filming and editing, despite all that, we continuously be like, haha, again! we are really enjoying it.
Like,
and,
sometimes
yeah.
randomly at 2 a.m. we're like, wait a sec, I have to write down this new video idea. So yeah, thank you all very much for your support, your enthusiasm. We're really enjoying this and we hope that you do too. So thank you for being here.
And also, leave a comment telling us what was your favorite page in our sketchbook. Because
these are
ours. And yeah, we want to know what you guys think. Yeah. Please give us opinions.
And if you want, let us know in the comments what type of sketchbook user you are. Do you use your sketchbook mostly for sketches and concepts? Do you like to doodle in it with markers, with color? Are you the type of person to fill a sketchbook in 1 month?
Or forget you have one?
Or take 5 years, like me? Do you make full artwork in it or just scribbles? Let us know, we're curious. And remember, there is no one correct way to use your sketchbook. You should use it the way that you enjoy it and, you know, what sparks joy for you. Okay, that's it for today's video. And we wish you all a lovely rest of your day. Do you have anything left to say, Feathery?
No, all that came up in my mind was Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye! Dat was de outro dadelijk.
Nee!